is up, you guys? Welcome to this week's weekly grocery haul. I'm going to be sharing with y'all what I grabbed from Trader Joe's, my tried and true, as well as Kroger. And I'm also going to be sharing with you my meal plan for this week. So if that is something that you want to see, which I totally hope that is, then just keep watching. As you can probably tell, just got back from Trader Joe's, got everything unpackaged here and out on the counter. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip y'all around and share with you what I grabbed and what I'm gonna be using it all for this week's meals. Starting off with the bread, I grabbed some whole wheat pita bread. I'm gonna be using this to make some gyros, which I also got the gyro meat and actually the tzatziki sauce from Trader Joe's. I also grabbed a loaf of the gluten-free white sandwich bread. I really love this bread, super good. And just to kind of preface, if you are new here, I don't have to eat gluten-free. I don't necessarily eat vegan or dairy-free or any of that stuff. I just choose to try to cut it out when I can. So you'll see some things that are gluten-free, some things that are vegan, so on and so forth, but then you'll see some things that aren't. So moving along, I grabbed another can of this olive oil spray. This is really, really good. I was out of that. And then I grabbed a new jar of minced garlic. So a funny story, you guys. I have a fridge in our pantry where I keep a lot of like things like this and different sauces and cheeses and back stock of beverages, and the door got left open earlier this week, so everything in it went bad. So restocking on some things this week. I grabbed some of these hot and sweet jalapenos. This was a restock from the fridge debacle. These are really good. I use them in a like Frito pie dupe recipe, which I'm actually making this week too. Some sun-dried tomatoes, which I'm gonna use on a pizza, homemade pizza. Some organic vegetarian chili. This is also for the Frito pie. Let's see, some vegan tzatziki dip. This is a really good tzatziki dip, highly recommend. Some vegan cream cheese alternative. This goes with the cheese to make the Frito pie dupe. Some vegan buffalo dip. This I will mix with actually it goes with the cream cheese and it makes like a sauce that I'll make like a buffalo pasta out of. And then I grabbed some vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto. This is gonna be the base to my pizza, like the sauce to the pizza. Some pico de gallo. I grabbed some grape tomatoes, some frozen crushed garlic. Y'all, if you haven't tried these, they're super awesome. You literally just pop them out into like your pot or pan. Super easy, highly recommend. Some dairy-free cheddar slices. These are really, really good, actually. Dairy-free mozzarella style shreds for the pizza. Some dairy-free shredded Parmesan cheese alternative. That's gonna go like as a topping to my pasta. I grabbed 3 red bell peppers to use in various recipes for the week, a couple of red bell peppers, again for a couple of recipes for this week. Some teeny tiny avocados. Again, if you haven't grabbed any of these, you should. If you have a Trader Joe's, they're like the perfect size and they're usually pretty ripe when you buy them, like ripe enough to where you can actually use them within a decent amount of time of purchasing. I grabbed some yellow squash. This is gonna go into like a sausage, like a Mediterranean sausage dish I'm making this week. Some whole limes for just slicing up and putting in my water, as well as for some fresh lime juice for recipes this week. I grabbed some organic zucchini. This is gonna go with this in the sausage. I grabbed some dairy-free shredded spicy Mexican style blend, basically just a cheese blend. some Euro slices. These are probably the best pre-cut or made, pre-packaged Euro slices I have ever found. So I highly recommend those. And then this pizza crust, y'all do not sleep on this pizza crust. One, it's huge. Two, it is so good. It's like addicting. I grabbed some trimmed and cleaned green beans for a recipe this week. I usually think it goes with this recipe. It's a recipe I haven't made in a long time, so I'm trying to remember. Some butter lettuce. This is going to be part of the base for my hamburger bowl that I'm going to make. Actually, tonight. I made it earlier this week as well, and it was super good. I grabbed some barbecue cut fresh Atlantic salmon. Again, another highly recommend. It's fresh cut. It's 15 or 12. What is it? $12.69. And you get 3 cuts of it, and it freezes really well, especially in parchment paper. So I'm gonna make this along with like a vegetable dish this week, but they have at Trader Joe's, it's in one of my previous hauls, they have they have a salmon rub, like a seasoning that is really, really good with this. And then, so you just put the rub on that, on the, you put your rub on the salmon, and then you put it in the air fryer. Chef's kiss. I grabbed some pineapple chunks because I didn't want to grab a whole pineapple because I'm being lazy. Some mango chunks as well as cantaloupe chunks. And then I grabbed some fresh basil to chop up and put in some different recipes. And then I also grabbed some shredded iceberg lettuce for a couple different things this week, but mainly to mix with the butter lettuce for the burger bowl base. So anyways, that's what we got from Trader Joe's this week. We are back from the big old Kroger, so I'm gonna run through really quick all of the stuff that I grabbed from Kroger for this week. So we will start with some walnut pieces. I am going to use these as a mix-in for a Ninja Creamy recipe this week. Got some Banza chickpea penne pasta. I was trying to get bow tie, but they didn't have any at Kroger. Dallin's in the pantry looking for marshmallows to go with these fudge striped shortbread cookies. These are new, apparently, or new look, but I think they were new to Kroger in general, but they're 0 sugar, so I'm gonna use these for a Ninja Creamy mix-in as well, but Dallin's trying to find marshmallows so we can make s'mores. And then I grabbed a couple of the sugar-free Jell-O for some creamy recipes as well. So I grabbed a chocolate fudge and then a cheesecake. Super excited about those this week. Grabbed some reduced fat Philadelphia cream cheese, again for a creamy recipe. Actually, these two are gonna go in the same recipe. And then I grabbed some rice vinegar for, what am I making? Some lettuce wraps this week. I haven't made the lettuce wrap recipe I have in forever, so looking forward to that. Grab some organic balsamic vinegar, some mini vanilla wafers, again going in a creamy recipe as a mix-in, some gluten-free soy sauce, and then I didn't know this even existed until I saw it in a recipe, but it's a banana extract, so imitation banana. I'm gonna put this, again, in a creamy recipe. Grabbed a can of water chestnuts for the lettuce wraps, a thing of turkey smoked sausage. This is gonna go with the like bell peppers and green beans that I got at Trader Joe's. A thing of 93% lean ground turkey. That's for the lettuce wraps. A container of Fairlife reduced fat 2% milk. And a thing of chocolate milk for creamy recipes, primarily. I grabbed a couple green apples just because I had one earlier this week and it sounded good again as a snack. A red onion for a couple recipes. I grabbed a container of strawberries for just to have as well as to use in a creamy recipe. some cilantro for the lettuce wraps, some chives to go on my, my Frito pie recipe. I got a package of Bubba's burgers for my burger bowl. I like regular beef patties in those instead of turkey. I just think it has better flavor. And then Dallin and Trent and Nakona will eat those as well. I got a can of 0 sugar Ready Whip to go with some creamy recipes. A lot of this is for creamy recipes. And a head of lettuce for the lettuce wraps, and then a thing of bananas just to have, but also for a creamy recipe this week. And that is gonna wrap up today's weekly grocery haul. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button down below, go ahead and smash that and join me on this bleep show of a journey that I've gone on around here. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.